No audio. How about now, guys?
Got audio.
It's not Dylan, guys, but we can blame him. Caleb's in the chat. Caleb's our water sponsor. I'll explain that to you in a sec.
I saw comments recently. I think it was with the Yeti Tundra ad came out, and I saw Caleb put in a thing saying, "Surely a water sponsor gets an esky,
a $450 esky." Yeah, he's invested in the show, man.
Yeah,
he should get something.
Yeah, it's good.
So I can't get my mouse to work again. I'm running one mouse across two laptops at the moment. So every time I come in, I have to disconnect it and reconnect it. It's
not like you. I normally thought you'd have two
mouses for each laptop.
Per laptop. Yeah,
two mice, two mouses.
Two mouses.
Am I showing you too much? Too much, Cleve. So I need to go to my other account so I can watch this. So for those of you that were tuning in from the start that didn't have sound, welcome to episode number 87 of Lawnhub Live After Lunch. I have Matthew Irving here from the hashtag Ask Irvo.
How many episodes do we do? One?
One. I'm trying to get onto Instagram. And in true Clint fashion, I'm not ready. And to be honest, Matt's only just walked in as well. So if anyone's got any questions... Well, you've been working, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But we've got sound on Instagram by the looks of it, Kira. Or by the sounds of it. I said that. So, how many podcasts have you done, though, Kira?
You're quite aware of that, yeah.
How many? You've only done 3 or 4 on your own, haven't you? Yeah. So, and Dylan's pretty useless, and he's done 85. So
and they default. And they default as off, do they, Kira? Yeah.
Well, it was like glitching, and I was like, "Oh fuck."
It's New Zealand for glitching.
Yeah, I was trying.
Yeah.
spell this glitching.
GLU.
Yeah, glitching.
I'm trying to log into my Instagram account so I can watch it on my.
We have many Lawnhub followers across the Dutch.
We do have subscribers on Klaviyo because I have to turn them off because they're usually turned on by me, but I had to turn them off when we sent the text out. So
to the US or what have you. Yeah.
When there'd be thousands of subscribers that aren't in Australia.
Yep.
That are either
love seeing what you're doing,
or they're New York lawyers that represent Pornhub.
Just collecting data.
Just collecting data for when they need to fucking
drop a hammer again.
Yeah, come after me. So I'm just trying to log into Instagram on my screen. We do have a question on Instagram from Kempy. How long will it take my cooch to bounce back? Scarified cord and top dressed with wash sand. So Kempy, it would be good if you could tell us where you are. That would help, but Matt can probably give you an answer based on moderate temperatures.
Yeah, I'd say if it's done now, I would say you potentially could be looking to do your first mow in probably 5 to 6 weeks, depending on the type of mower you've got. Mine was done last weekend, and I feel like watching that now. We've got some good weather this weekend as well, but we'd probably be, I don't know, 4 weeks away, I think, from a mow, 3 weeks maybe for a mow. But yeah, location's going to help. If you're in the south of Hobart, it's going to, I'd say February next year, but it's
no one wants
locations is going to help. So.
In all my haste, I forgot to get myself a drink. Oh. All right, so crazy day. See you, dude. Have a good weekend. We had a single audience member watching the start of the podcast. Crazy day here in Brisbane and on low budget. Best way to green up the yard. Water tank is almost empty. Any things I can do? That's a very scattered question. Crazy day here in Brisbane and on a low budget. Best way to green up the yard. Water tank is almost empty. So if you're saying your water tank is almost empty, do you not have mains water? And
then if you're getting natural Brisbane style irrigation, which is the nighttime watering, we could probably look at money shot down foliar.
So then it doesn't matter if it doesn't rain.
You leave it on the leaf, yeah.
Yep. Well, that'll green it up, right? And Brisbane's been in spring for the last year.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's been really wet, hasn't it? I've heard it was quite wet up there. Yeah. So
that's why they don't buy irrigation.
Yes.
That's the chat. That's what they're telling me.
Yeah. So I'd apply some money shot down. that's going to get you, I would say, green. If we're talking, you say green up your yard, but if we're talking turf, I'd be looking at putting money shot down at a foliar point and leaving it on the leaf. If you do get a rainfall event, it can wash in.
Yep.
It's going to darken it up as well.
My phone's going nuts. If you guys aren't aware, we've got a sale on at the moment.
You haven't turned it off?
I just
the
leave
phone,
it going. The Shopify. No, I just leave it on.
Did you love the thrill of it?
I don't know. Yeah, I like the vibration in my pants.
That's why.
Yeah. I just got a text.
Can't wait till October to do a
I just got a text. I haven't dealt with this yet, but I'm meant to be going to Sejuna on Sunday. And I've decided not to go.
Not going?
No. I can't. Like, I was hoping to be able to go. I had a feeling they might come in late, and I thought, I'll go get there on the
Then they got on the bike.
Monday, and yeah, now they're on time, which is exactly what they wanted, so that's good.
Yep.
But it's put me in a point where I'm like, fuck. So I booked a room for 3 nights. It was $500, and I was like, I'll just cancel it or move it or whatever. And I looked at it before I can cancel it. It's only going to cost $150, so either that or I'll go move it and go to Sejuna for 3 nights or 2 nights and just fucking sit.
Do some whiting fishing.
Just sit it. Well, Jack really wants to go, so he was like, yeah, I'll go. So. And we probably would have gone if he was doing a baseball academy thing, so he can't leave. He's got to be here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so I'd have to leave.
When were you meant to be in Sydney?
I think I had it booked for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Pace yourself Saturday. Go hard. Yeah.
Well, I'd have
I'd
have to be there at 3 p.m. the next day. Okay. So what's an 8-hour drive?
8 to 9.
Yeah, I'd stop.
Yeah.
So then you've got get home at 11.
Yep.
Sleep for 4 or 5 hours after drinking 40 or 50 standard drinks, and then I don't think that's going to work. So
this isn't your first rodeo.
You've read this chapter before.
Yeah. I've been a passenger of this vehicle. Or a seat next to you on a flight.
You've been a co-pilot.
Yeah.
You have been a co-pilot. Oh, man. That's what I was talking to Hayley and Tyson yesterday. She's like, I hope I don't get sick on the bus.
That's my only fear.
Yeah. And I've got those Densatron things, the wafer tablets that you put under your tongue when you feel sick. So I was like, it's all right, we got them. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
So is that what they call Densatron or the
Travacam style?
Nah, the ones that they give to people when they're pregnant or they're having chemo.
On Dancetron?
That one.
Yep.
Yeah, I got some of them. I found some of them. So
yeah, that's like chemo nausea.
We're all good.
Yeah, that pulled you right back when you did that.
Yeah.
So
sorry, for people that are listening and watching that have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. Tomorrow we're going up to the Barossa to drink wine and then getting bussed back into the city to see Cirque du Soleil. And yeah, bus travel after alcohol can sometimes be a bit concerning for me. I have a thing called car ready. Sometimes I'm not car ready, so I just don't leave, which might mean that I stay in the Barossa Valley for the night. So, and there's an extreme thing that happens when I'm not plane ready. And Irvo was you've been witnessed that a few times, I think, but the last time we're in Melbourne, flying back.
Yeah.
And I was so nauseous I couldn't fly, so Matt gave me some help and
I wasn't plane ready coming back from New Zealand.
Oh man, that was
you and me haven't been car ready coming back from Beer and Barbecue Festival.
That was bad.
Yeah, I think I'm still.
That was the most
10
drunk
years ago.
and sick I've been from drinking ever. The Beer and Barbecue Fest.
Yeah, it was raining that night and the water and the cutter was flying over my head.
Celeste had to pick me up from the taxi driver got sick of pulling over to let us vomit. And I'm talking, I don't know, 15 times maybe. And that was from the city to Paynham. And so at that point, the taxi driver just left. And I think you called Celeste. This might have been a different time.
She asked me where I am, and I was like, "Who are you?" She's like, you called me.
And I was in the front yard of some house under their tap, just drinking on the ground. Yeah, it was bad.
I got home and then woke up at 2:00 the next day and saw the receipt from the taxi, and it was like $6.50 at night.
Yeah, and it was $140 to get us from like
literally the sun went
city
down.
To Paynham.
The sun had gone down, and we were over.
Yeah, everyone was getting there for the night time.
That was
and we were leaving.
That was at the rise of Jack and his dad
Pirate Life.
Pirate Life.
Yep.
So we were drinking Imperial Steins of Pirate Life double IPA.
Yeah, we had like I don't know. We must have 10 or 12.
And then we both had a cheeky lung dart
Yeah.
And that sent
Where did we
me
find
over.
them? Did I have them? I must
No,
have had
I
some.
think we went to a cider stand and you were like, cider shit, got a durry, and then we left. So.
Yeah, that
it
was
was good.
interesting. We stopped in the city so much, just in being sick in the parklands. Anyway,
We digress.
we've probably talked shit long enough to get a bunch of people up on the pod. So we've got a few questions and comments here. So Caleb Hearn, who is our water sponsor, said, great time to have an irrigation guy on. How are you feeling about Rainbird / Ratio? How are we feeling? I'm guessing you're asking which one Matt would prefer. So I don't really know much about Ratio.
Ratio.
Rapio.
Look, I've looked at them online a little bit. I think the support you're going to get outside of, I guess, for the Rainbird controller, and you've been a big advocate for this as well, Clint. But the support you're going to get across Australia-wide professional irrigation stores to support the Rainbird controller, and then beyond that, online support forums from the US as well is Rainbird for the win in that respect. I think you're going to see you might have more cool functionality that would be available in the Ratio or however you want to pronounce it controller, but
Ratio.
but it would be if I was to pick, I'd say Rainbird.
Yeah.
Um,
Full
Probably-
disclosure, we only sell Rainbird of those two options, so it's also like, you know,
again, probably for that reason though.
the chicken and the egg situation.
So yeah, I think what was the other one that was out? Strawberry pie.
That's not even an irrigation controller. That's
Raspberry Pi.
that's
It's
just a board.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same sort of stuff. It's built on PLCs and you can do anything with it. Technically, an irrigation controller is a clock with switches.
A
but
very powerful PLC.
yeah, but yeah, Rainbird for the win for me.
Oh, he's saying Rainbird acquired Ratio.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're
I'm so out of touch.
they haven't. I don't know. I don't know. I'm happy.
So they're just like Hunter bought Hydrowise and Rainbow's like in the boardroom like, oh, what are we gonna do? And they're like, fuck 'em, we have to buy another irrigation company to show our strength.
Yeah, but where I'm going with that is like, so Hunter bought Hydrowise,
Mhm.
but at the time Hydrowise controllers were quite raw. Right?
Yes,
they
that's
were
fair.
operated by one or two people to the powerhouse that they are now.
Yep.
As a Hydrowise controller, I personally would stay with Rainbird controllers until Rainbird have done some. They might bring out their what is it? We've had RZX TM2, and there'll be another one now that will obviously come out. That will be off the back of the Ratio valve.
Makes sense. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. Did you know that they bought them out?
Yeah, I saw it on LinkedIn that there was an acquisition. So
There you go. So we've got a TEDS FXDB on the Instagram saying, when will the 20 kilo bags of Trojan, etc., be on the website? Very likely never. We are not able to ship them inside of our free shipping under $300 or $17.95. We would lose lots of money. And then we couldn't afford to do this fun and exciting podcast. So the 20 kilo bags, unless something dramatically changes, like once Elon sorts out self-driving trucks that are solar powered and transport becomes a non-issue, you'll probably only be able to buy those 20 kilo bags from resellers that are happy to pay freight to get them into their stores, such as WaterPro.
and then said resellers would then be able to provide you a custom freight option.
Yeah,
if
so
wanted
you
to
can
do
buy it, but the freight's probably going to kill it. But then again, they're a lot cheaper. If you are interested in buying 20 kilos of Trojan and you are not in a state that has those, though, you can get 2 buckets of 10 kilos on our sale at the moment at 20% off, and that gets you closer to a same price, but it's still not there.
Yeah.
Bear from Golf Gods is tuning in, so they're obviously somewhere where they have the internet. Well, they're they're this side of the border now. They've just come into South Australia.
Yeah, I'm
So-
seeing more golf now than
The holes must be
travel.
closer together.
yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So, it's crazy. Like Damien seemed more like he was almost slurring at the end of some of those big days.
Yeah.
Like that would be the amount of energy that's.
So they said he was
come out of-
using 10,000 calories a day.
That's like.
I eat 10,000 calories a day.
Mm.
I don't know how you burn 10,000 calories a day. Well, I must be because I'm not getting any fatter. With science.
Or you didn't need to ride and run, just run a couple of businesses there.
That's what it is. Deal with some stress.
Yeah.
I actually don't feel that stressed. I think when I talk to people like the medical professionals, they suggest I'm stressed, but I don't feel stressed.
No.
I sleep well. I'm regularly getting 90% sleep scores with 10 standard drink.
Well, I was listening to
Before beds.
another podcast on the way here, and
You and
said-
your fucking podcast.
yeah, it said the same thing. Like, if it's just we know this, but if you look for a problem, there will be a problem, and so you just you just become numb to like you are an athlete,
Yeah.
and
This is what I choose to do.
yeah,
Jonesy's like, we can see your screen, Clint.
Always.
always.
Always can see.
Well, I'm trying to. We're not. I'm not. They're not meant to be able to see it. Like sometimes there's like I get a lot of dick pics, unsolicited. So relax. Josh Knott said, "Irvo, g'day legends."
Hey, buddy.
And then there was someone else that said, Mr. Mumble said, "Hey Irvo, I miss you." Jonesy's obviously working on his non-certified book.
We need to put a little, like the.
I reckon that'd
embossed
be so
gold,
good.
Not
Book's
certified.
finished, and then just across like a red stamp, dunk,
Yeah.
uncertified.
In like a circle with him on the back like
Yeah,
this.
uneducated. We got the logo.
Yeah.
Cause you already know said shit problem to have. That was probably relating to me not being able to go to Sejuna because I'm going to be having so much fun the day before.
Yeah.
Mumble says 906 members in the Lawnhub Legends now and officially 1 year old. Caleb, said that. Chris Butler on Facebook, I used the Grow and Blow pack and the yard is looking mint. Thanks, Legends. That is good to hear. That is what we want. Where's my Instagram? So at 3 o'clock, we'll be giving away the esky. And if you've got questions, now's the time. If they're irrigation related, you've got the man here. If they're, to be honest, Matt's got exactly the same qualification to talk about lawn care as Jonesy, so you might be fine. We've got a question on Instagram from Ashley Onions. Laid 200 square metres of Kikuyu just before winter, East Melbourne, not growing real fast, but not looking like it's dying. What's the best pack to get this really kick-started for spring?
High end right now would kick it into gear.
The Lawn Builder pack.
I was about to say
the go-to.
LBP would be, yep. So
Oops. don't
Lawn
need
Builder
to
pack's the
open
way to
emails.
go.
And right now, Lawn Builder pack, is it $89.95 normally, I reckon? And so you're going to get a Lawn Builder pack for 20% less than that. Let's have a look.
Closer to 70.
The other, like you think about it, you go buy a Lawn Builder pack now, right now, you're in the draw to win an esky soon.
Yep.
You're in the draw to win. It's $91.95.
73 bucks.
Thank you. I was getting there.
Yep.
$73.56. You'd have to pay delivery. So you'd pretty much the delivery, unless you bought a few of them. So yeah, Lawn Builder pack. Apply your Trojan and your BBW. Water that in well, and hopefully you get some sunshine. Obviously,
And just feed roots with the Lawn Builder.
yep,
Yeah.
roots,
So
about 2 or 3 weeks later, or whatever it is.
Yep.
Just follow the.
But high end as far as coming out of dormancy's your standard practice. So wake it up, but obviously having that wetting agent to keep that moisture there as well, being that if it is new sod, it probably hasn't taken full root as
Yep.
well. So won't hurt at all. And then once you get a few days, I'm assuming if it's, did you say Melbourne, Victoria?
Yep, Melbourne.
Yeah, so that'd be due for our
1 or
weekend
2 days
weather
of sun soon.
of Monday, Tuesday. So yeah,
Well, we got the perfect weather, and this is there is a theory that the world was made for me. It's my theory. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be, what did you say, 28?
yeah. Sunday, high disease.
Disease pressure.
High disease pressure.
Saturday, the clouds have gone. It's 29 and sunny.
Mm.
That's fucking amazing.
I think if you go to like
You excited?
AccuWeather, it said brilliant sunshine.
Brilliant. That is a word that has been used to describe me. Joe McKenzie on Instagram. Is there any benefit from using wet as opposed to BBW? I see most people prefer the liquid, but is there a reason why? Do you want to answer that, or do you want me to answer that?
You can answer it if you like. Yeah.
So wet and BBW are, I guess, 2 strings from the same bow almost. BBW is a granular zeolite. I'll show you.
It's the exact same active though.
Yes. So this zeolite gets crushed up, mined in New Zealand, and it gets coated with wet. So what you're doing when you're buying BBW is you're applying a granular vessel, which is used to get the wet to the ground. But they're both going to do a similar thing. The application rate's the same. It's just that the BBW won't need to be watered in if you don't have the ability to water it in straight away. But it can get watered in later, whereas wet has to be watered in immediately. But you're still delivering wet to the soil, and you've got the added advantage of zeolite going into your soil.
I'd still recommend watering it in, though. But
They say you don't need to.
yeah,
So that's what it says on the science.
yeah.
Mumbles says, make sure you know it's Skaysbrook. You knew that? Did you know Mr. Mumbles is Skazer?
I didn't know it was crazy.
Yeah. So
Was
that's
he the one saying
hi. I miss
around
you.
the 900 and
906,
something for lenses? Yeah.
Good point, Mumbles.
Yeah.
I know he probably didn't know that, or he just confirmed it. Yeah. So look, BBW. If you've got a pressure sprayer, you might find wet's more suitable for you. Jonesy's a massive fan of wet and roots mixed together and watered in. But if you don't have a pressure sprayer, BBW is a very handy application to do with Trojan, and then you don't have to own a sprayer.
I do both.
Yeah, but
So-
not at the same time.
No. So as we just talked about with the previous person, was I apply Trojan and BBW, not together.
Back to
So,
back.
but still water them in
Yep.
at the same time. And then for the rest of the season, I'll apply wet. Because I'm from there, after I've already fed granular, I tend to feed my lawn with granular at the start, and that gives it an initial
Yeah.
boost, and it's a long-term, like a slow release feed. But then after that, I'll start to just do foliar sprays. So I'll be using roots and shoots, 3-way, money shot, and just consistently sort of cycling and wet. Sorry.
I applied granular to my front yard, and it looks like a wave pool now. It's just like,
Maybe you refuse to use like proper application.
yeah. Well, I'm always in a rush. Like my
Did you
whole
have a
life
bad
in
like
a rush.
hand distribution technique?
I thought I did really well. I was like, it was the best hand distribution technique ever. But I think the issue I've got is mini pill's so good.
Do you throw or do you sprinkle?
I did the sprinkle. Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah,
You know
like
what I
a
mean?
salt bay. I was like mini pill bay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, without the elbow, but just, bit more like, yeah.
So you're going like that, and then it looks like from what I saw, you moved
Yeah.
and then
And then
dropped a
did
little bit
another one,
more.
yeah. So,
It's a technique.
yeah, of course. But the other time I've used a fertilizer spreader, the technique's burnt the lawn to death because I'd stop and it jams and I just dump a crescent. So I had these like 2 crescents of death.
Yeah.
So I'm fucked. I legitimately, I think if someone came to me, a interested local greenkeeper, and said, I will look after your lawns for you, give me the remote control to your roller door and some cash every week, I would do it. I'll be like, done. Just fucking do it. Like, I just can't be fucked. So
There was there was a guy across from my parents' house came out the front the other day, and I saw him with a bin and like a poop scooper in his hand, and
he was picking up poo.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
what
didn't actually
fucking-
know that. I know others might know this, but I didn't. I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I pick up dog shit for a living."
Yeah. That's what.
And that's his
So
job, just
we
go
had
to
a
people's
customer
houses
down
and-
south that had people doing that for him.
Yeah.
But
You
then
don't
he-
have to worry, Kerry. You got
then he
cats.
went
They're in other
bankrupt.
people's yards.
Well, the cats, the cats, the cats is easy because they shit in the fucking house in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This product also gets crushed to do kitty litter.
Oh, yeah.
So in New Zealand, you should have gone. It would have been fun. You would have seen New Zealanders and shit.
And some hand cream we sell.
Yeah, that's coming out soon. I've got to get you to design that actually.
Hand cream.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
hand
it's
cream.
not hand cream,
It's a
it's
hand
soap.
scrub. It's like an exfoliating scrub. So
Have
it
you not
uses-
heard about Hand
uses
Job?
that.
We're releasing a new product called Hand Job.
Sick.
Yeah, so it's a zeolite
What'd you
based.
say? Sick.
Sick. Yeah, 6
Keep
bottles of
listening.
Hand Job. I can't. That was really bad. Sorry. Yeah, so it's called Hand Job. It's a 200 ml bottle of zeolite based soap that you can use to wash off garden grime.
Mechanics can use it.
Sadness. You can wash away sadness. Hand Job always takes care of sadness, right?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't recommend having one of those while you've got that on your hand. But
No. That's a different product. And so yeah, what we'll be able to do is hopefully before Black Friday, you'll be able to check out, and if you hit a minimum, you'll get a free hand job at the checkout.
Cool.
So I need you to design a label for that, please.
Okay.
Here we go. Another episode of You Mean I Went to University for This?
I've got it here, so you can have a look
I
at it.
need
So-
I need a picture of Clint's head with Dylan from Beverly Hills 902 on his hair on it. I went to university for this. The only qualified person in the room. That's regardless of who's in this room as well. So yeah, so that's coming.
What else were they
There's
talking
no
about?
drums.
Yeah, they were talking about
You can't hear it.
Yeah. They were talk. What else you can apply? And then you might want to be able to elaborate more because obviously I think you may have already talked about this in the previous podcast.
Are you telling me you haven't watched every episode of all 86 of the episodes prior to this one?
I played the 5th.
That's not fucking hell. It's getting out of control. Put it away. Shitties and shit. Dude,
Zeolite
fuck the ads that have gone up today that people see my ass and my boobs. Sorry, carry on.
Zeolite has benefits of being in the soil profile.
That's right.
Regardless.
We've talked about that. It's
fertilizer uptake and
negative and positively charged cations and holding on to the fert. So yes.
Cool.
We had.
You're sitting very low.
I'm just a bit. I feel a bit like. Well, it's you want to see it, you got to pay for it, right? Like, you want only cans, then like I'm on only cans. And then you can go pay for it. You can subscribe to my only cans, and
You are on only cans.
you get the next bit. This is just it's a teaser, yeah.
Showing the star.
I've run out of costumes, so this is where we're at. Mojobs, bank holiday in Germany, perfect time for a Lawnhub live session in the early morning. That's fucking sick. I think Mojobs actually won one of our competitions a while back when we had Rate My Lawn. We did send some shit to Germany. Or Germany adjacent. You wouldn't know.
No.
Denmark, maybe Denmark. But yeah, they entered
You
the.
love Denmark.
I do love Denmark. I really enjoyed Denmark. I really enjoyed Denmark on my own as well. Like
Yeah,
traveling.
You rang me about it. Yeah.
Like I definitely.
That was a non-car safe situation. You just walked.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I was
Car ready,
fucked.
sorry. Yeah.
fucked. I was with Denmark. I went on a brewery tour in Denmark, or a pub tour in Denmark, and they've got these things called black bars where they're like, if they're under 20 square meters, and I'll butcher this, and if you're Danish, fucking correct me, but they changed the laws to ban you from smoking inside of all the pubs in Denmark, and then there was like a uprising from all of the wharf workers. They're like, well, we want to fucking smoke in our fucking pub, so fuck you. So there's this, like, if it's under a certain size, they're allowed to still smoke. So all the wharfies go punch darts in their little, like, 20 square meter pubs.
So not about people per capita, like, so people in edge,
No,
it's
just
physical
if
size of
some pubs are allowed to still have it, and you can have 20 dudes in there just punching darts. So I did that, and then we went to this old meatpacking district where they have, like, you're allowed to have, you can apply to rent one of the shops, but you can't be a mainstream business like McDonald's or Domino's or Starbucks. You have to be an independent. So there's like craft breweries and nightclubs and hot dog vendors and that kind of shit.
That's cool.
And just sat there and drank craft beer with random people I'd never met before till they closed, or I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here. So I booked an Uber. I think it was a BMW because Denmark. And I'm sitting in the front seat and started driving, and I was like, whoa, and everything just started spinning. And I was like, nope, sorry, mate, get me out of the car. And I got out of the car, and he's gone. And I'm standing fuck knows how far away from where I was meant to be. Full, like, winter because it's freezing. So I'm in a fucking jacket, all, like, scarf and shit, walking along cobblestones trying to find my way back, just tripping over. So I don't remember ringing you. But
This is... You've done well. This is pretty much word for word.
And I kept falling over because I was walking on cobblestones, paro, and dropping my phone and shit. And I was like, I'm not getting back. And look, if you're gonna get lost, Denmark's a pretty safe to fucking place to fall asleep on the street, except it's 0. But yeah. Anyway, that's not what people are tuning in for. So let's get back into the podcast. Tedson Burjo, fellas, preference for spraying barricade, just scalp and scarified, yet to do topsoil. Should I do it now or after topsoil?
I don't think it matters.
I think you should do it now. Hang on, because the topsoil could have some funky shit in it as well. So probably after. Because then you're treating the topsoil.
If you're talking topsoil and not a washed
even
plain
then,
sand.
though, like it's never clean, right?
Well, yeah.
No?
I'm not.
Okay. You need the soundboard for that. Okay. He can't hear it. It was funny.
Yeah. I would go with like what Jones, you said it as well. Like he prefers after all of applications after the top dress.
Yeah.
There's a level of where I do agree with that, but I also think getting it in if you can't push it through the profile, it's okay. So
I need a Venmo or a, what do they use?
Cash up.
Cash App, and like you can ask me a question or like I'll take a bit off. Clifford,
So what was the result? Above. We'll go
I
with
think above.
Yeah.
You answered the question. I'm moving on.
If you based on the soil profile,
I think so.
top, yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to wash it in too much. Joan D would also say that. Don't water your barricade in too deep.
Mm-hmm.
You want it to be at the top of the
That's
soil
where the seeds
profile.
are, yeah.
Huh?
That's where the seeds are.
That's right. Caleb, our water sponsor, said, let the robe fall open. I'm waiting for it. Clifford, is Irvo an MP or an R-van man?
MP.
I don't know. Is there a soundboard for that?
And then digging further, I'm an MP 820 man. rather than
As
MP.
in, they're the high, they're a 20 mil.
the 20 mil application.
All right, Kira,
rate.
that's enough. You got to hear this. Yeah, I got special Tom Segura headphones.
Yeah,
Yeah. Got them on Amazon for $38.
like an.
You
Asian-
want to, you can share.
No, I'm okay.
You can reach over with.
I have I have a headphone. No,
Like
it's okay. Yeah, I prefer MP rotators. I think they're.
More reliable.
I have MP rotators out the back and R-vans out the front, and I have for the last 5 years had to replace one MP rotator and never adjust them once.
Mm.
And I have to adjust the R-vans probably
Seasonally.
5 to 6 times in a season.
Jesus.
So it's not pressure driven. There's no other reasons, but the MP rotator is not a problem. So
Michelle's ringing me.
so yeah, MP rotator, but the 20 mil application rate, if you've got the flow to do it, is the way to go for me. So
And if
we've moved a lot of them.
if you need help with the understanding the flow to MP rotator ratio, then head over to waterpro.com.au and download the free irrigation design guide. And the team there can help you out anywhere in Australia.
Nice video of you doing a flow test in there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hmm. Did you make those ads? No, that was Dilbo.
How to do a bucket test is
Yeah.
on there. Steps you through the process.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So
Michelle, our driver for tomorrow's just tried calling me. Probably ringing me to say that. I just wanted to ask, would you prefer an esky on ice or an actual refrigerator in the car? Fucking hell, we live an indulgent life, don't we?
you can't. Ice is.
Ice, you can't beat ice.
Yeah.
Ice all day long. Unless you want to bring schnacks.
Like if someone was always topping up just a big, if you had like 4 Yeti Tundras in your living room, would you choose that over an old Kelvinator?
If I'm like 30 degrees, pull up, backyard, sun's out, fans turning just gently, something on the screen, like music playing, people running around, and I'm sitting down in a comfy deck chair with an esky, I want an esky. I don't want to get up and go to a fridge. I think it's a different cool, and then you've got that like wet can, blow a bit of ice off the top of the can, crack it. It's cold. It's not fridge
hydrate
cold.
a little bit with the.
Yeah. I've had water. Have you had any water? Yeah, I've had some water.
Oh, there's another night. Mr. Adams, you need to drink some water. Well, I'm not going to, so we either get the fuck out of here and I'll find somewhere else, or you can pour me another Sailor Jerry's.
Yeah.
I think he said it so coherently enough. He's like, he doesn't need water.
Yeah. I would have been fucking paro as well. It's like when you go to a club and they're like, so how many drinks have you had? It's like, fuck off, dickhead. I don't want to come in here. Like, we'll go somewhere else.
Yeah.
There's 12 of us.
Yeah.
And I've got about $2,000 cash. Would you like us to go somewhere else?
Yeah.
Welcome to the firm, sir. Your usual booth. Josie said, sell them the orange Yeti. Yeah, I don't think that's big enough. That's only a 45 litre. Clifford said, thanks, big juicy man. Stay wet. Clifford was on the podcast last week. He said, I said, is Clifford the dog? And he said, I'll be whatever you want me to be. Where are we? CLG Maintenance. Good afternoon, gentlemen, from hot as fuck Queensland. I'm normally working Fridays and have to wait till Monday to hear you all talk about wet and roots. Well, welcome to the podcast, mate. Why are you not working today? Because it's too hot. That's
Isn't
not
it
that's not Queenslander of you.
I saw a few people that are up there caravanning at the moment. It's like 45 degrees up there in some spots, which is pretty cool. Cool for me, obviously. You and me played golf in what, 47?
Oh
pretty
yeah,
cool.
tell
So-
that story. Fucking hell. How balls go further? Golf balls fly further in humid hot weather,
Dry
dry hot weather.
hot weather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stingers. He was sending them out of the course.
152 metre shot to the flag. I thought I'll hit an easy 7-iron, and I think I hit it 50 metres past the green. So, yeah. But yeah, that was crazy. That was Phoenix.
Yeah.
Flew in, landed into Phoenix at 10:30 at night, and
It was like
it
36.
was
wasn't it?
37 degrees at 10:30 at night. I think the coldest it got was 34, and then met up with one of our reps, and our rep said, "Yeah, you got golf tomorrow at lunchtime." And I was like, "Isn't it like world record heat waves at the moment?"
They
They're
were
like,
in a string of 120 plus Fahrenheit.
yeah, and
Like
we
they'd
were
had
like
40
day,
days in a
I
row of
was gonna say we were like
120.
day 38 or something like that.
Yeah,
and
was it 120?
they said you play at 12 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to have lunch, and then you're going to play golf. And
It's 48. Yeah, 120. It was 120, 48.8. So it must have been less. Must have been 117 because it was 47.
it was 47 degrees. Yeah, but
It didn't feel hot.
it was pretty hot. you know when you
I was like,
do you know when you drive like oh sorry not driving.
we were
You-
driving a
you-
golf buggy, drinking
yeah.
fucking
Frozen-
margaritas
frozen
and shit.
margaritas,
Like it was
so-
fine.
Yeah.
First world problems. Shut up.
But they were like you know when you try and breathe through your nose through a sauna, and it's like just burns you. Like that was just getting out of the car, so it was full on. But yeah, frozen margaritas, and then I think we had vodka lime sodas with hydrolyte tablets in them. Just watching them, yeah. Well, like, that'll do. And so, and then yeah, that was probably the hottest I think.
That was a fun day. I've spoken about this on the podcast before. I love people so much, and like going and
they were
meeting
good humans. that we
like
met,
Nate
yeah.
and Dick and Jack, and just fucking having some margaritas and learning about their lives and playing golf, and you know, yeah. I like Texas, and I like
That was Greyhawk Country Club,
yeah
and we went to Phil's Grill.
Arizona and Texas are like my kind of happy places.
47 degrees, take a divot in the fairway, and then water would come to the surface because it got watered that heavily the night before.
Yeah.
So crazy. That's all Bermuda Cooch, so effectively Tiff Tough, what we would see here. So
Yeah.
they run Bermuda for their
It was ridiculous.
greens
It's a
and
green.
fairway.
It's so green. I think I don't know if it
Obviously
looks greener.
Dwarf Tiff for
If it looks greener because it's
greens.
got so much sand around it, so the contrast makes it look greener because it's just these like islands of green.
yeah, because you're in desert. Yeah,
What are you going to drink tomorrow? You going to drink beer?
nah.
I need to get some gins and some vodkas for the bus. She ended up getting. Did I tell you she got a license for the bus, so she can
Yeah,
have
you sent me
alcohol
an
on the bus?
email or a photo of it. Yeah,
Kennedy
Yeah.
Motorsport 21 said, "Yeah, the boys." Yeah, all of the boys. What do we got in the way of questions on YouTube? Caleb Hearn, am I willing to spend $1,628.66 on the water sponsor gag signs? Point to yes. Water sponsor gag signs. I don't understand. Here's a good question. Also, I got to remind me to talk to you about polypipe use in WA
okay.
because I learnt some stuff the other night. But
On the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
yeah, I think it's public information.
Yep.
Clifford says, why aren't articulated risers big in residential irrigation in South Australia?
Ease of install. A lot of the time inside the stores, we see people saying, I will go with a 2-inch body because it's less trenching. In Adelaide, as an example, we have a lot of Bay Bisco soil, which is a heavy clay, reactive clay. It's hard digging by hand. So a lot of the time people will just put a 2-inch, so I'd say a 50 mil size body, which is actually, it's a 50 mil pop-up height, but it's a 75 mil body height. And then that's as far as they go. And then they just screw the fitting into below that. And then 9 times out of 10, that's probably still okay. I mean, there's systems that have lasted 25 years like that and there's never been an issue. But if you have the ability to install an articulated riser and as you just said before, WA, like in a sandy environment, and you can get down, or you had mechanical trenching to try and get that pipe work down, by all means, yeah, put an articulated riser in. I think they're best, but sometimes not necessarily required for if you just got sprinklers around the edges of a concrete boundary.
Yeah,
or something
like my house, right? Like
we didn't put them on yours.
No.
Sorry.
Fuck Arctic risers.
And I have no Arctic risers on any of my lawns,
Yeah.
and not a single sprinkler's moved.
There's been periods where I haven't had one, and I've drove over it with a 20-inch mower and just snapped it off. I'm like, Arctic probably would have saved that.
Yeah. But then a change of that is a lot of times we'll see people treat a square or a large rectangular backyard, and they'll do the poly pipe as a ring main or sub ring in between, and then they tee back to the sprinklers.
Yeah.
And so
I've done that.
That teeing back to a sprinkler with an elbow is technically
you got a little
flex.
Yeah,
it's a one way articulation.
Articulated poly,
which is not articulation. It's just one way flex. But yeah, but
science, motherfucker.
Yeah, but that's
also
another way of
uneducated.
doing it.
Where I got a lot going on here now. So Caleb, I'm not sure what you're going to buy for $1,600. I'm pretty sure I saw. I don't
Is
read
this
my
our water sponsor, Caleb?
Caleb. Yeah,
Yep.
Caleb H with an I. His mum was a
Caleb?
crackhead, and his
Caleb?
dad's Caleb. His mum is a crackhead, and his dad is a loser. I think that's what he said.
It's like,
Yeah.
hey, you
No.
seeking your own opinions?
No. This was you missed it all. You should have watched.
Yeah.
Caleb, he sent me an email. All right, yeah. Now Caleb's good.
Yeah.
So Caleb lives up in
He's a success story.
Northern Territory in Alice Springs, right?
Yeah.
And he's involved in irrigation in some capacity. I think he has a shop. He also runs a maintenance business. I think Caleb. Remember, I'm not good with this shit. But what I was going to say is, I reckon I had an email come through the other day about golden showers. They're chasing me up.
I forgot to ask you where that.
Well, I didn't want to
Where's
spend $40,000.
That's fair.
He's made a golden showers. Oh, what the fuck's going on, bro? Golden showers. Want to grow your brand? Just add water. There's a fucking dude. All this. Yes, you don't need to spend this. I'll spend this. Can I put this on the big screen? Caleb, I'm going to share this. All right, this is funny. I just don't. It's not fair for me and you to be laughing about it. You might not be laughing about it, but I think he's done a really good job. It's not what I had envisaged the label to look like, but
Well, look at your tip top.
that's not Tiff-Toff.
That's your Rye over
Yeah.
say.
All right, let's see if we can get this on the big screen.
Oh, that's cool.
Can you put? Is that screen live? Yep. So that's Caleb's mock-up. So, dude, you're a fucking legend. So I wanted to make golden showers. I wanted it to be a can of sparkling water, not a bottle. So that's the challenge. But I couldn't find anyone that would just stick fucking water in a can, make it lime flavored, and send it to me. They wanted $40,000 to develop a. Did I tell you knew about this?
Oh, I knew about the high level barrier to entry.
They,
Was
they wanted to
stupid,
like make a recipe and sit down and have a fucking tasting and like.
for water with lime.
Yeah. Well, because then I'd own it, right? Like, it's my water with lime. But I was like, I don't need.
But everyone can.
They could never. No one else could have this recipe. This is my recipe. I own it.
The percentage of lime to
Whatever.
water
The
ratio.
fucking botanicals. Who knows? Maybe we put some. I don't know. Bro, you make me laugh. Golden showers, refreshing from
Yeah,
above.
so you obviously want that to be somewhat simplified. I just want water with lime.
Yeah, this is
Slightly
remember,
carbonated,
you'd be
not
across this.
overcarbonated.
It's a This is
Like
side quest.
this level of carbonation.
Yeah, that's that with some lime. Side quester, right? Remember we used to talk about side questers. I need side questers
Mhm.
because you're too busy to side quest for me now. You fucking
used
run
to
and
be
shit.
a,
You're a great
side
side quester.
quester.
You would be my chosen side quester, right? But you can't. You're a fucking general manager doing fucking boring
be-
shit like running.
Golden
20
shower
million.
side quest is fun.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. So there's so many side quests.
surely we just haven't. As
Yeah,
far as
I
side
haven't
quests, we
given
just
it
haven't
enough
tried,
effort.
yeah.
Well, you saw how quickly I organised to have a laser on that machine yesterday.
Yeah.
It's because that's all I was focused on,
Yeah.
and I wasn't stopping till it was done. Sorted,
Yeah.
right? If I actually gave this the attention that I give other things like carbohydrate intake, then
Esky over fridge.
fucking phone calls. Now Scott's ringing me. We need to we need to ring Dale from Golf Gods. Remind me of that. We've got to talk about polypipe. And we've got to draw the prize in 10 minutes. So we'll do
We're-
polypipe first.
We're calling Dale on the pod too.
Yep.
Yep. Cool.
Yep. So polypipe. I caught up with a person who works for the government the other night who is in backflow. We were talking about blue line and PVC, and I said, I don't know why the fuck people don't just put blue line in everywhere. Like, it's way better. He's like, nah, actually not. It's like 20-year life in South Australia and 25 for PVC. And I was like, in Perth, and we were talking about stuff. He's like, interestingly, poly in Perth, 5-year life documented. And I was like, why? And he goes, just the soil. It's like 5 years. That's why they use PVC so aggressively over there. So, yeah. You want to see the science, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
want to
agree.
see the science.
So, yeah.
It's 100 years inert in the ground is the previous documentation.
It's just
I'd
moving
seen,
too
so,
much, bro.
Um,
What the fuck? How good's this? The dude that installed that laser yesterday has LinkedIn connection requested me.
yeah, that's cool.
That's fucking pretty advanced. All right.
It's LinkedIn, bro.
Yeah, but then I didn't expect a technician who I met for 30 seconds to fucking do a connection request with me.
I think I made him a pretty good long black.
I'm hoping that's a coffee and not a euphemism. All right. So, Dale, we'll call Dale after the draw. Yeah? It's 8 minutes. No, fuck it. We'll call him now. See what they're doing. My phone has been ringing off the hook. Do you know what off the hook means? Do you know what the hook for
Is
off
the
the
draw
hook is?
closed?
It closes at 3. So
Yep.
people have got 8 minutes to get into
And
the...
then you draw it immediately.
Yeah, we do everything up to 259.59.
Yep, cool.
What was I talking about? Off the hook. Because phones used to hang up on a hook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I'm not that young.
No. You look pretty young. It's a compliment,
You're
Kieran.
cultured too, though.
Oh,
She is. And
Hi,
popcorn.
Nickel Dale.
Oh, Dale.
Message and I'll get
You
back
ruined
as soon
it.
as possible. Thank
And
you.
did that even ring?
He's in outback South Australia.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Dale. It's Clint and Matt from Lawnhub and Water Pro. I'm guessing you're with Optus. You did an emergency joke last week. I didn't think it went down very well. Anyway, give me a call back, please, when you've got some reception, hopefully in the next 1 hour and 7 minutes, but not in 8 minutes.
He did an emergency joke, did you say?
That's all right.
Yeah.
No one got it. Too soon.
Yeah, I won't go there.
All right, cool. So Michelle's sorted out all of the stuff for tomorrow. Happy to grab what you want if it saves you some time before loading tomorrow morning. Maybe. What do we need? We'll do that later. It's probably not for the pod. Back to the questions.
The questions. Yeah.
Well, there was a comment like, take your top off. Epic, Caleb. Yeah, that is sick. All right. But don't spend that money, Caleb. Save that money. Hello, all from Adelaide, from Vemgem. Phil rocks. If I did top dress like more than 10 mil, do I need to apply more acetylprin? No.
No.
Unless the last application was 6 months ago or more. Caleb, I'd be an amazing side quester. Mad ADHD helps. Well, the reason why I need a side quester is because of my ADHD. I don't do anything until it's really urgent, and then I do it real well. Barrier to entry would be I've established a lifestyle that requires at least 150K a year to maintain. Yeah, so we would probably get 3 side questers for that. So, and if we can do virtual side questers, we'd get 7.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But you should just be more moderate with your lifestyle, dude. That's a bit silly. Cody Parrott, hey fellas, bought the old boy wet Trojan and money shot, and he loves it. About a fortnight, I'm going to rip up my front lawn. I'm going to level out the soil and add wet. How long do you recommend before? I don't know why you need to.
What was it?
He said, hey fellas, I bought the old boy wet Trojan and money shot, and he loves it. In about a fortnight, I'm going to rip up my front lawn. I'm going to level out the soil and add wet. But how long do you recommend before? Oh, there's another bit. I add Trojan. He did a second question. I add Trojan. I'm in Newcastle, New South Wales, so nice days around 27 to 30 at the moment.
Is he levelling out
I don't
to
know if he's
apply new lawn?
I don't know. That's how I understand it.
I wouldn't apply. I'd apply a light rate of Trojan on it if it's a new lawn
Yeah.
after you've applied.
But if
it.
you're scarifying it, you'd put Trojan down and it would go nuts.
I think you
I
can
think it
actually. He has done the rip up, or he's about to.
I need a water. Do you need water or anything, bro?
No, I'm okay. And he loves it
I'm all good.
in about a fortnight. I would be putting down the wet and the Trojan now. Get your lawn. If you're going to rip up as far as a renovation standpoint, I'd be applying the wet and the Trojan now. Get it actively growing. Get that moisture profile up. You actually see videos that Jonesy did on our Lawnhub lawns where he did the same thing prior to last year's renovation. I think it was, Kira. We applied Trojan and a wetting agent at the same time. Keeps it actively growing, and then from there, when you do renovate, top dress, whatever you want to do, it's already actively growing and it's going to come back out a lot quicker as well. So, which is exactly what I've done on my lawn as well. So, if it's in a fortnight, I would be doing it right now.
Thanks for that, Matthew. That was very intelligent.
I'll be sure to look back and listen to it. Yeah.
Clip it. Clip that. Oh, Jonesy. He'd be listening to the podcast as well. He told me he was going to listen.
He said he was going to have it up on the TV.
This is Uncle Matt. This is Uncle Clint.
Yeah, that's right. Both not car ready.
All right. It's 2:57, so in 3 minutes we're drawing the first esky. We have to get someone to put a sticker on it too.
We haven't sorted that yet.
No. Yeah, new lawn, boys. Cody said new lawn.
New lawn.
Yep.
Oh,
So you don't need to put Trojan down. You really want to be using Got Laid, right?
Hey,
You'd want to be using Got Laid if you can.
Trojan's fine.
Just don't
It just doesn't have any phosphorus in it, so it's not going to.
and if you're putting Kikuyu down,
Money shot would not go down until after your first mow, and then Trojan I personally would put down at probably 1.5 kilo.
Yep.
Per 100, just a little bit lighter. Being that it is a 25% nitrogen. It's still slow release, so it's fine. But yeah, just put it down a little bit lighter and then apply your wetting agent at the same time. Water it in well.
we had a question before, something along the lines of how's the sale going? Yeah, here VJ said, how's the sale going? It's going okay. I don't know. I've got high expectations. I'm disappointed by it, but
you don't. I don't think you'd ever.
There's never been a point
happy
where I've said, yeah, that was fucking sick. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, the reality is, in business, you're never going to get more than you deserve. And every sale event afterwards, I look at it and go, we did this much money. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Like we've spent this much on marketing. This was how much we did last year. This is the effort we've put into it. This is how much hype we've done. You can't, like, there's no magic fairy coming in and going, you did a little bit of work, but we are going to give you all the rewards. Like, it doesn't happen.
Yeah. Remember too, we had our special text entry and email
Yeah, that went nuts
to
yesterday.
our subscribers, and then it's not from a general public standpoint where
Only just
it's not
started.
the weekend yet. So
Yep.
there's a
There's 70 people on the website at the moment.
3.5 days to go.
Everyone's
Conversion.
working and
No one's working now. Trust me, I was on the road before. It's fucking caravans and fucking
really?
canoes strapped to roofs.
There is a lot of caravans on
Yeah.
the road.
It's fucking kayaks strapped to roofs. The roads are dead.
Also,
well-
someone not buying Lawnhub product on the sale while they're driving their caravan.
Losers, right? Those caravans aren't cheap. 20% off of fertilizer would help subsidize those caravan costs. But people don't think like that.
Well, once they've pulled in for the night, turn their loo on, then they can, and then they can.
Sit down on their loo.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, look at that. There's a man in a dress.
Yeah. Speaking of glory holes.
Oh, 3 o'clock. All right, let's go. So I need to find the last order.
Is it?
Yep.
Cool.
So the last order was at 2:58. Is that Kieran? It's a pickup.
Did you say is that Kieran?
Yeah. I think Kieran bought something. Don't buy. You don't want to be the last order. I've never seen someone that deep in the competition win it. All right. before I do that, Caleb said, fuck having a more moderate lifestyle, make more money. I started a business to get my partner out of work so she could raise the kids and, more importantly, prove a heap of people wrong. Fair.
It was Kieran.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he's 141395. I don't know if we can award the stuff if they win. I haven't really addressed that.
well, they don't buy it at staff rate.
That was a genuine sale.
Mm.
And it's not dodgy. I think we should award them. If you or Jonesy won, I wouldn't give it to you.
That's fine.
But
I'll just turn the cameras off.
But
And, we lost one.
you also, every time you're like, I'm going to buy something, I'm like, just take it. So that's not financial advice, and also not for anyone other than those two. All right, so we're going to go to the draw now. I'm going to build it out. Kira's going to play some suspenseful music. Kira's like,
Have
fuck, I
that.
don't have suspense. No, you don't. Where's the draw? I had it already. I did all this prep.
Just looked over past above Kira's head, and the chrome helmet's back there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. Where is it? I deleted it. You fuckhead.
So that's not included.
141395 is, and 396 is not.
396 is not. Yep.
All right. So I had it. We have this draw software that we use, which I had all lined up, ready to go, and I logged out of it because I am a dickhead. Now I'm logging back in. Hopefully it saved it all. It
So
has
today's
not.
giveaway is the
Today's giveaway is a Yeti Tundra 45 limited edition orange esky with a sticker on it once we get the sticker.
Cool.
Do you remember the from
also
number?
in the draw for
Also in the draw
138.
for the
Traeger 885 Ironwood.
whatever you sent me, minus all the extra pellets and shit. I think we actually get it as a kit, and then it depends where we buy it from when they win it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because some of the suppliers have like extra shit with it, but I didn't want to advertise that.
Yep.
Because
offset pellet smoker though. Yeah.
Yep.
No,
$2,985 ballpark.
that sounds about right.
Roundabout.
Or if you are vegetarian, you could choose the $2,000 cash option.
I've smoked some pretty good capsicums in mine.
I've seen you smoke some carrot.
It was corn.
Just came out as corn.
You've had my
I've had your meat.
American meat.
What's the first 138? Shut up, Kira. 733. 138 733.
You've had on my meat all day.
141. I took some of it home and had it the next day. 395. So then 141395. We'll do a dramatic 5-second draw. Create the draw. Okay, internet. Oh, maximum number must be greater than the minimum number. That's fair. Science, bitch. 141395.
Internet should not be an issue here.
Did we get that 2 gig thing today?
Last night. You're on Wi-Fi though.
I
You're
don't
like-
know.
you're still
My laptop would
limited.
be. My laptop doesn't have a SIM card. Okay. So for all of you playing at home, the draw is ready. The October Yeti Tundra 45 Orange Hardcaller draw number 1. We're giving away 5 of these things. So this one is the first one. And as Matt mentioned before, you will still be in the draw to win the Traeger or the $2,000 cash if you already have a Traeger or hate animal smoking. Insert monkey punch and dart. All right, you ready? Are you ready?
I'm
Do
ready.
you want to press the button?
Yeah, why not?
You haven't done that before. Hope the numbers are right.
Ready to go?
395, 395. Yeah, we're good. One three nine. Oh, Kira. 139, 115. That number looks familiar.
I heard that at like volume 3.
Yeah. Congratulations, Damien B. 139115 from Belmont, Western Australia, who has purchased an amateur pack. When did he do that? 28th of September, before the sale. Damien is a first-time buyer by the looks of it. So,
Awesome.
that actually unable to process payment. Please hold. Did he actually pay for it in the end? Must have, right? It's been fulfilled. Anyway, let's not get too caught up in the details. 139115. Damien Barrett placed an order. Oh, sorry, I said your last name. Bleep that out. Yeah, Damien B. Congratulations, you won an esky. Sorry to the other 2,000 or 3,000 of you that didn't. Don't be upset though, because next week you are, well, at the end of the month you're still in the draw to win the Traeger. Whew.
That's a completed order. It's fun.
Yeah, cool. All right, thanks, Damien B. And message from our sponsors. We need to go to a break. Where is it? It's like, I can't find it. Is that new?
Update anything.
It says man crying. I don't think I've had that one before.
Is it a photo or
It's
just
the
just
dude going.
says, "Oh, that guy."
You know what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. That's that's the funniest, like, crying. Have you seen it? Yeah. The guy gets in an intervention and that's his cry. And then people just done a parody of it, a remix.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my Ron Burgundy. What's going on here, Kira?
I don't know.
Is this
I'm
Dylan or
just
you?
bored.
There's stuff missing. My Ron Burgundy's missing.
Clean it up.
No, it's new. Maybe this is an old file.
Might be pulling from my laptop. Might be different.
Okay. Yours would be like 10 points, Gryffindor.
Yeah, Ron Burgundy. We definitely need to recruit some more media staff so that someone can spend some quality time on the soundboard. It's really important to me. All right.
You want that over ads out for your sale?
No.
Oh, that's a hard line.
Golden showers.
Yeah. There you go.
Adrian on Facebook just ordered my lawn care essentials pack. Congratulations and thank you. Tommy Newton, good friend of mine. Hey brother, need to sort my lawn. It looks okay, but basic green. What do you suggest for starting from scratch to get it in kick for summer? So the what was the pack? I said lawn builder pack that we talked about before is probably good as an entry level thing. But I'm happy to help you out with some shit. So just send me your, you know what? That's a head fuck. I'll message you a discount code and then you can order the shit you want and it will be an epic discount code because if you send me your address, it'll just get lost in, like it will never happen, right? I was going to say, send me your address and I'll get the team to send you some
It
shit.
sounds like another need for a side quest.
Yeah. Whereas even Tyson was like, dude, just fucking, I'll buy it. Like, just tell me what to buy. And I'm like, no, it's all right. I'll send you some shit.
You got lawn?
2 months later, well, some people would call it lawn. It's pretty bad. Like, he's got Kaikuya with a fucking fence,
Current house,
shaded,
obviously.
2 dogs, unit, like tiny lawn, Queensland. So you got that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tom, if you were going to go just buy it, you could use the lawn builder pack as a starting point, but don't do that because you've always helped me when I've needed your help. So I will help you, but I can't do it right now because I'm on a podcast, as you can see.
It's a solid pack, though.
Yeah, and it's cheap as fuck at the moment. Where's Instagram? There's Instagram. Yeah, your NSWF was too selective. Okay. Well, it has to be selective, otherwise it kills everything. What if
something slipped through the cracks and
Well,
didn't get it?
winter grass is not something that it will treat, and it might be something that's still around, but it says that on the pack. I mean, NSFW kills a lot of shit, especially for something that's $55 to do 1,000 square meters. So I'd be interested to know what, I guess.
You could be right. It could be power. It didn't get hit.
Yeah. So either is it too selective or was it incorrectly applied? And I'm not saying you did anything wrong, but sometimes people water it in and then obviously then it doesn't work. So just if you need to, let us know how you applied it and what concern you're having. You can either do that now in the chat or you can message our page. We've got someone on the other end all the time that's willing to help you out. You can send some photos, talk about what you did, and we might be able to help you get the results you need. Were there questions? Oh, I've got the Instagram.
I think this is just the one from you.
I wasn't going to tell him it was from me.
Oh.
You've just ruined everything, Kira.
You always
Hey.
have questions for me.
Yeah. I just. Do you
Oh,
wanna
you
ask-
changed your profile.
Yeah. I've got a new profile picture.
What?
Have you not seen that?
No.
If anyone wants to see the profile picture, just go to @veryclint on Instagram. Give me a follow. I'm trying to grow past 1,700 followers.
Is this the Keith Urban look?
But I'm wearing a denim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think Kira made
Oh,
it.
it's sleeveless too.
But the arms look very underdone. Kira thought they looked a bit muscly, but I wasn't overly impressed. But
That makes all the difference.
what's the question, Kira? You trying to get it up?
Do you think all irrigation pipe should be lilac?
You're an idiot. Thanks, anonymous caller. No. Commercially, yes.
So, interestingly, another thing that I talked about in my meeting,
I'm sure you did.
they will never, ever, 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 ever allow drinking water or mains water to have a purple pipe. It
Okay.
has to be blue.
Yep.
Because
So they have missed
a lot.
95% of the jobs in South
And
Australia.
so what he said is they don't approve the plans. They just either allow them or disallow them.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of a semantics.
Yeah.
But he,
okay, so you allowed 95% of them to
Yeah.
go through too. So.
but he also was a great dude and said that he's more than happy to come and speak to anyone at any time if we have an event about all of it. Open to feedback.
I think
questions.
the nation should get on board with the standard. We have an Australian standard from piping.
Mm.
The standard should be the same without local regulatory changes. But
So
yes.
it's a bit. The problem is you've got an authority, which they are, and they tell you what you can and can't do, but the ramifications of the authority are not their concern.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, but it's the truth. And so then if changes have to happen after the fact, like a backflow gets added to a site, so a site that's drinking water only, that has no other infrastructure other than the irrigation system, is one backflow.
Yep.
But if something gets added to that site, a second backflow has to be installed. Then the irrigation system stops working. Not my problem, right? Not that he said it like that. Like he feels bad for it, and he's open to trying to work out how to deal with it. But ultimately, we are the regulatory. It's not our concern what happens after you comply with our regulations.
Yep.
So he also knew your name.
yeah.
He's like, Matt Irving? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I got an email from him. I'm like, you should probably respond to it. But I'm not the guy to probably talk about responding to emails.
If it's from the OTR,
Yeah.
yeah, I've received responses.
Oh, good.
From all of
When?
them
Recently?
the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, so before my meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
No, they've been okay with responding to me.
Yeah, he's a good
For
dude.
the most part.
That dude is one of us.
Yep.
He's a plumber by trade who's moved into that sector, so he understands what we're talking about. But he's obviously also hamstrung by what he has to do and what he can and can't do.
Yep.
Caleb says purple is for poop water only. Well, yes, and yes, but interestingly, there is drinking water and non-drinking water, and RO water shouldn't be drank, but it's not poop water. And bore water is not drinking water, but it's not poop water. So it's a bit more nuanced than that.
Yes.
And there's a lot of that in it. So, because I said to him so if we put a system in that's
Stormwater.
drinking water and then the infrastructure gets changed and they hook it up to a recycled water main,
Yeah.
what do we do? And he goes, you go dig up the pipes and label them all. I'm like, every
Yeah.
pipe? And he's like, yeah. I'm like,
Yep.
do you know how impractical that is?
Also,
Every
that's-
drip tube?
Also, that's completely wrong because they've got notifications that state that you don't have to do that and you just need to add signage.
Okay. Well, he said,
So-
we didn't go into that, but
No,
he
but
basically
yeah.
said, if you had a system that was going in now that was going to definitely be lilac in 12 months or 18 months, like Riverlea kind of thing, and you could provide evidence that it will happen, they would be open to you putting lilac pipe in then. But yeah. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. I know
Yeah,
me,
but
and
from a
Matt,
resident-
don't catch up much.
From a residential standpoint,
Just make it purple, bro.
I think, you don't. You would want. You got a nice.
It's all under mulch, bro.
Not always.
Well, I have a professional mulcher that comes in mulches, so it's all under control.
Yeah, yours is right. But yeah, I think keep it brown and black for home. That's fine.
You're going to get on it tomorrow, Matt?
Yes.
Yeah? Tie one on. I was not expecting that. I was expecting, well, we'll see how you go. Don't want to be too silly. But okay, I like it. Not get on it like I'll get on it.
That'll be my
but get on it like you get on
controlled
it.
theory, and then I'll say I'm going to be the real.
To be responsible.
Yeah,
Let me try a gin again.
And then, like,
sorry, sir, you can't try it from the bottle.
There's no pool there. You're jumping off of a roof. There's no pool.
Yeah, it's a fucking perfect day. So we planned this day. It's been a plan for a while.
I missed your 40th, so
we've had this day planned for a while. I just sent this crew of 12 of us, including me, and said, just keep this day free. We're going to do some shit. The circus.
Yeah.
And then I've just built out this fucking day since then. And like the weather, you live here, so you're across what happens to weather. About 5 days ago, he screenshots the weather to me. He's like 28 or 27, I think it was then. 27 on Saturday. Fucking great. It's just progressively got better and better and better. It's just going to be perfect. Yeah. Are you going to wear shorts?
I am. Shorts, T-shirt.
And some of your rich person shoes. Those white Ralph Lauren shoes. Your fancy shoes.
White flats.
Yeah, white flats. Yeah. You've been hanging out with those golf losers too much. That's the kind of shoes they wear, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be a good day, I think.
I hope so.
But back on lawn.
There's no questions. Don't worry about it.
Sunday afternoon, if you're in South Australia,
high risk of disease pressure.
High risk of disease pressure. So, but you won't get it delivered in time. But
there was a question about something.
If you do have fungicides, good time to apply as a preventative.
Someone asked something about Tombstone before, and I didn't read it. Sorry, I'm horrible with this job. I need a side quester to ask the questions. But then what would I do? Nothing. Just be here. Oh,
yeah. What was the Tombstone question?
I think it was like, how do I apply it? Or Josie said we need more Clint Matt pods. Josie, you got to remember when you say stuff like that, all you're saying is I think Jonesy's a fuckhead, and it's really it's taxing on him because he gets it so much.
Now I'm have a meeting with Jonesy on
Josie's going to be there as Adam's support person, and that's going to be weird.
Yeah.
She also said, "Bye, have a good weekend."
Miss Coolsey.
There was a question about Tombstone. I think it was about how do I apply it.
I thought the label of Tombstone was a little bit
underdone.
Yeah, just the way it talks about applying the product wasn't. Just opening it up now.
You can't find it. There was definitely a question about Tombstone.
As far as fungicides go, like it's spray it on and water it in. It's not a leave on the leaf situation. If that's answers anyone's question.
Levi Parker, hey boys, do you still have any plans on looking at 5-litre bottles for your products? I got a 25-kilo bag of Trojan recently, and it was great to be able to save a little buying in bulk. Yes, but I can't say when, and I know we promised it multiple Septembers in a row.
What was this question?
When's 5-litre bottles coming out?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to lie to you anymore, right? I just feel like we're not going to have a great relationship if I keep lying. We will have 5-litre bottles one day. I just don't want to say that a date on it, but
definitely in progress.
Less than 2 years, I think is fair. 2 seasons, yeah.
Yep.
So at the moment, we're almost at capacity with 1 litres on a normal 8-hour shift for 5 days a week. So tooling up to a 5 litres not necessarily there yet.
And I think if we did, we might even. It would be like while stocks last, and then the season would run
10,
the ones again.
Yeah, you wouldn't have them. Yeah,
I'm not going to stop the ones to go back to 5s. Or
We also, I spoke about this last time, like capitalistic piggishly, we don't make as much money from something like that, and we don't need to sell them yet because we're still selling so many ones. I know that's horrible, but we're not we're not sending the money to evil nations.
There's a commercial reality of.
We have to do what's right.
200 mils per 100 square meters. So you've got 500 square meters to a bottle of 1 litre, like that's 1 to 2 seasons.
5 litres of
application.
roots is like, you use it.
When I put 2 out on 100.
I didn't want to say that. It's like not financial advice.
Yeah.
I can't find the tombstone thing. So did you find the label? You were going to say that the label's underdone,
Yeah.
underwhelming.
So the label online versus the label that's on the bottle is slightly different now. They've changed the label a little bit. But the 20 mil per 100 square meters for turf in 8 to 16 litres of per 100 square meters. So that label is fine. So I think it talks more about doesn't give enough information around the mils required, so the literage of mix in the other label. But I think the main application is obviously spray it on as a preventative and make sure you have like a follow-up application as well. That's key. A lot of people will spray it on as they do and leave it and then think that they've treated it and not go back to it to make sure that you've really knocked that down. And then all of a sudden you've got scarring on your turf and what have you coming through again. So I applied tombstone to my Tiftuff. You saw my cow print, didn't you? So all my burn marks in my lawns.
Yeah.
So I applied that. It's scarred it, but it obviously after a renovation took it back to the dirt and started again. So already seeing recovery.
I found more questions. So I was looking at YouTube and Instagram, but I didn't have Restreamer open, so that's why I couldn't find it. When is the best time to put down prevention tombstone, after or before a reno? Damon Arkley.
I applied it. I applied it before a reno into my profile. Yep. Because my lawn was at the time. This is the way I saw it. My lawn was not at stress level at that point.
So you wanted to
So then I got it into the profile, and then I took out that top thatch layer, and it was already into my profile. So then now it's there, and I've got bare soil profile with a bit of lawn coming through. The tombstone's already there.
Clifford, how do you decide what body size for irrigation, assuming larger if you want higher cut turf? ?
How do I choose?
Pros 02, 03, 04. He just takes it off the shelf and hopes no one notices.
Yes. Pros 02s I don't choose to use at all.
And to extend on that, Matt and I have worked in irrigation stores, and he does sometimes. We also wouldn't sell the two if we could avoid it.
I do sometimes.
You still work in the irrigation shop sometimes? I don't.
Yeah.
You were working in the shop today.
I did. I served on 2 of the stores today.
I don't even know how to use Odoo anymore.
Yeah.
But if someone grabbed a 2, I would encourage them to at least go to a 3-inch pop-up for the reasons that you've kind of covered in your question.
Yep.
And they're the same price.
All the same price up to the 4s.
6,
6s, I think, come out with the side inlet. Look, I don't think for a lawn, 6s are ever required.
No, it's fucking crazy.
A 3-inch
A 6-inch makes the DU out. It sprays. It's too high already. It's like sprinklers up here.
Correct, yeah. A 3-inch, unless you want to put a body in your garden bed, which we see a lot of people say, I don't want sprinklers in my, and I want to come up above my seaside daisies and then throw out or whatever.
The fuck is a seaside daisy?
It's a plant.
Okay. What's its Latin name?
Oshanalis daisius.
I believe it.
I would go with a 3-inch body. 90% of the time.
Yeah. Even with kikuyu that's
when we get
thatched up, you're
customers
pretty
that come
safe,
through
right?
and they say, I've got a kikuyu lawn and it's my
a
rental property, or it's not my rental property, it's my holiday home, and I'm not going to get there as often. I say, well, maybe go with a 4-inch because if that grass grows and it keeps hitting that, it's just going to compound water at the head, and then it will never get it past it. So then at least the 4's always going to clear. I should have probably put 12 inches at your house as well. So.
I am not going to say the joke that came into my head when you said that. It's all satire.
Yeah, that's right.
I went to university for this.
Yeah. But yeah, it's 3-inch it's all about cut height of your lawn, really.
Yeah, and obviously keeping in mind the deeper the sprinkler, the higher it pops, the lower it goes down. So the deeper is that the sprinkler is going to need to go into the ground, and so sometimes people are reluctant to put anything like a 4-inch in because they have to dig down a bit. But you don't have to dig the whole pipe that depth. You can kind of gradually trench deeper until you get there, and then kind of go back up after the sprinkler. So 4s are good. 3s are my preferred. 2s I wouldn't use. 6s.
I think in
overkill.
WA, from what the manufacturers have told us, 4 is the standard.
Yeah.
In
But
WA,
it's also Toro SL, not Pros 02. And
Well,
it's
it's even if it's 1804s
Yeah.
and Pros 04s over theirs too, but they're on a sand profile majority of the time. From
Easy
what I
to
understand.
trench.
Yep.
We have a question from Adam Jones from Turkey. Explanation on what happened to the bucket destacker, please. She's fucked.
Yeah, she's fucked.
But due to the ingenuity and good relationships that I have and his ability to drive a car, we've had it fixed.
I've had the broken part fixed.
Yeah, you've had
the machine's still problematic.
Yeah.
So,
Tell him what you explain what happened.
so
It was a
for
beautiful
those watching at
spring
home,
day.
we have a machine that will unstack out. Okay, yeah, it was
Once upon a time.
it was raining.
It was a beautiful spring day.
It was lifting out. The wind was blowing. It brought in the
There
buckets.
was not a cloud
We-
in sight.
We bring in 15 buckets at a time, and they're all stacked up. It'll come through the machine. The machine grabs the buckets and
Aggressively.
somewhat over aggressively.
I think it's a bit rapey.
Yep. And then these 2 fingers will come
From behind.
will come in from behind and
simultaneously.
yeah.
Reach around.
Dale and Bear got gloves for this.
Reach
haven't they?
around.
And it will pick up the buckets, and one will be left down there, and it will move that through, come down, then do it again, grab the next bucket, and basically it destacks, as it's called, the destacker. It destacks these buckets and moves them through. When it slips off or it grabs the handles, it will slip off the machine, and the machine hasn't registered an error in that respect and crushes down. Now, in answer to your question,
Adam Jones
Adam
from
Jones
Turkey.
from Turkey, it
Gobble,
came
gobble,
down.
gobble, gobble.
It came down so hard, it put all the weight onto the guide rail and snapped
The finger.
one of the fingers completely
the other
off.
one.
Bent the other one up, snapped the other one off completely,
At the non-weld.
and then the buckets were jammed into the airlines so tight that it took.
Well, you didn't want to do it. You wanted me to break the machine.
I was happy for Clint to break the machine because it came from Clint's bank account.
Well, actually, it came from the Commonwealth Bank's bank account, and I'm just paying it back to them weekly.
yeah,
But,
true.
the buckets were kind of sitting under the airline. That the knuckle arm of the gate
So
retractor.
retraction
It
boom,
was stuck
piston.
under that, and so Matt was concerned that if we ripped the bucket out, it would pop the airline.
Well, it was wedged underneath the airline
Yeah.
control valves.
It
and
crushed
so
the fuck out of the bucket as well. You can see why you wouldn't want any human hands in there, eh? Like
That would have hurt.
what it does to those buckets is fucking.
Yeah. So
heavy.
went to someone that actually welds stainless steel and not
the place that welded this.
not
in
the place
China.
in China. Yeah. It
China.
was. I said, can you please just put a full fillet of stainless in there?
Matt
which they
speaks
did.
welding from his time in the Navy.
Yes.
You know about Matt's time in the Navy?
I have fabrication.
We'll talk about that
knowledge.
next.
Yeah.
We got any wigs?
And then so we've got we got wigs. We got plenty. I think.
We got a mop.
And then so got it welded up. I just need to bolt it back on again, and then that will get retrofitted back on again. However, the problem still exists that the destacker is not
It's a bit
efficient.
fuckola. Yeah.
It-
So
Still wants to crush the buckets. If there's anyone in South Australia that run automation that are on here that would like
that's
to help us out with
willing to
that,
work for nothing.
yeah, I'd have some fertilizer we can
Yeah.
assist with.
What? Well, my mate Matt is coming back. My other mate Matt. You're not my only mate Matt.
Yeah.
My mate Matt, he's a fitterer and turnerer, a proper one. He's coming back to SA on the 7th. I said, come and see me. You fucking fuck around with my thing. I don't know how automative he is. I think he's more turn bolts and put stuff together.
Machinist, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's worked in like wineries and food production
Yep.
facilities and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I just think he could look at a conveyor belt and go, "Why is this like this? Just tighten that up." And
It's also 2 months in operation, so
Yeah.
it needs to be fixed by the manufacturer.
fuck them, make them fly down here.
I agree.
Like I held some money back.
So, but
Experience.
rest assured, I've had more than the required, or more than my desired amount of staff on that machine to make sure that
Yep.
Trojan buckets are
What'd you do?
flying
They
out
almost
the door.
did 2,000 yesterday.
1,970 buckets, and that's with
the
snapped
brake.
arm,
Yeah.
downturn, changing out. Yep.
Yeah.
It was really good. So
It's that machine humming. I reckon we'll do. What were you saying? Half an hour for 200 buckets.
Yeah.
And then it's just about keeping up. So now the issue is the bag. We've got to keep up with the bags.
Yep.
Lawn Beers Australia said Clinton looks like Mr. Miyagi in that robe.
was it your name that upset you? Are you there? You trying to find a block button?
No. I'm just waiting for something sensible to happen. Adam Jones from Turkey hasn't responded to our response, so I'm guessing he's getting his bandages changed.
Yep.
I think I feel like a beer.
I was in the Navy.
I just opened this. Yeah, Matt used to get put in a barrel in the Navy.
Yeah. So apparently, I don't recall this at all, but yeah.
The term leading seaman was invented after his stint. So yeah,
This is the rank I left at. So, yeah.
Whenever we meet someone and it's me and him and we're drinking, I'm like, at some point in the first 7 to 10 minutes, I'm like, your mate used to be in the Navy.
Yeah, well, most of the people are like, "Oh, you served and
Like,
like,
yeah.
well done."
Like-
And Clint's like, "Oh yeah, he did. Like, let me tell you all about it."
He sucked so much cock. And that's like, no, I didn't. I'm like, he used to dress up as a woman.
Like, take his 10 in the barrel, wear a wig. I was like, I used to
Tell him about the time he dressed up as a woman. He's like, I didn't.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's what they all say.
Yeah.
Jonesy said, definitely wouldn't want your hand in there. Good reminder for the team. Oh, thanks, Captain Sensible. What the fuck? He's being all
He's
professional.
writing policies.
He's
on
being all professional at home. He's like, these two aren't always like this. They are very serious business operators. Yeah. All right. Anything else? Should we just go home?
Nothing else.
There's no questions. I need to go write an email about a thing.
We need more. Tyler just tried calling me.
I've had fucking heaps of missed calls.
Need to catch up for beers with him too.
With who?
Tyler.
Which Tyler? Freeman?
Hmm.
Is he allowed to drink beer?
I think he's of age now.
Lauren was saying that he's fat and he needs to lose weight.
Yeah. I think he told me he was fat too.
Well, I can't say anything. We got to order my juice fast.
Yeah.
Liam RT92 says, any new beer acquisitions this week, Clint? No, there isn't. I actually went to the Old Spot yesterday on the way home, which is a pub in Adelaide in the northern suburbs, which is surprisingly...
Was it good again?
No.
No.
Surprisingly well stocked with craft beer generally. I believe, and I might have said this yesterday, but not on the pod, that the amount of available income that people are willing to commit to things like craft beer has changed. And there's no money in the system. And so the pubs aren't buying in expensive craft beer anymore because no one's buying it. So I went to the Old Spot. It's probably been a week since I'd been there.
Yep.
And the fridges were exactly the same.
Yep.
I'm talking the beers I bought when I was there last,
The next one's pushed forward.
nothing had changed. That,
Yeah. So then is there?
and the Ed, so Joe at the Ed said that they're just not selling it. And look at how many are going bankrupt.
when I was on the craft beer scene, what was it?
Back before it was cool.
Modus,
Yeah.
Neepers, all that. Like we were doing. Like, do you remember Dreamweaver?
Remember those big cans of
Unfiltered.
Modus?
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid, like 1 litre,
Sonics.
1,000. Yeah.
The Sonics and stuff. Yeah, they were still 20,
Yeah.
22, 23
Be
bucks a
30
can.
now.
And what do they do? Like 10% off if you buy, like, say,
Six.
a six
10, some will do 15.
mix 6 or something like that.
The thing is, I can buy.
But I'll just as happily enjoy a run of the mill green bottle.
I can't. I will.
Bullshit.
No, I won't
you
as much
it.
enjoy.
No, but you'll still
Yeah.
smash 4 and then be like, oh, that's good.
I reckon I did 7 in 15 minutes at the basketball the other day.
I know. If you go onto KO, you can see Clint doing this. If you know where his box is.
Is that true?
Yeah. At the start, I can see above the scoreboard. I'm like, because I know where the box is, and I just saw.
You just see someone in a black t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's like that's Clint.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd worked outside all day and I was fucking so dehydrated, and so I just went and sculpted beers.
Oh yeah, you moved your trees that day.
And we moved one. I dug out the number 2, but I haven't got to it. Like I ran out of time. Like I'm doing it right up to the moment, and then I'm like right up to the moment, then right up to the moment.
And you have a de-planted tree.
We
right
have
now?
I've dug a trench around one,
Oh,
but I
so you
haven't.
just sort of
But I
take it
haven't
out.
popped it yet.
Yeah.
I think it should be right. But yeah, so I had literally probably 3 Heinekens and 4 little creatures in that first quarter, and I was just fucking like, oh, that feels better. Like I wasn't drunk. I was like, like a true alcoholic.
And then I'll have that Citra field tonight, I reckon.
Oh yeah, I had half
that
of one of them yesterday.
Range?
Banks.
Thanks.
And Banks. So Range don't dance in that space as much as Banks do. So Banks have those real creamy, like the Citra fuels. That's their thing. So I'm probably more Banks than Range. I'd say I'm Banks first, and then Range have more diversity. So Range have more beers I like.
Who made cake eater? Banks?
Banks.
Yeah.
That's the one that killed you, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like.
Yeah.
Because
that Citra's that's cake eater-esque.
It looked like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was just about to say when we were talking about the beers we used to drink, how much I missed that Deeds, 12% Deeds that we used to buy.
Juice train.
Yeah, double juice train that had
blue
like
can?
it was like a purpley blue,
Yeah. Or
And it
that's
had-
double.
and it had the juice train was single was
Yeah.
like 6% or something, but the
Yeah.
double had like vanilla in it. No one puts vanilla in beer. I really miss that. Like me and Ryan talk about it. Like if I could buy that can fresh right now, I'd pay $1,000.
Was it oat cream though?
It was an
Yeah.
oat cream, double oat cream IPA, I reckon, but it had a vanilla flavor to it.
Yeah.
It's fucking so good. But
High lactose.
that's one of the beautiful things about craft beer, right? Sometimes you'll have an experience, and it's the same with wine and other scotches
Yeah.
and people that love peaty scotches and smoky scotches. It's not just the scotch, it's potentially the person you're with when you have it for the first time, or the glass that it's in, or the weather. Like,
Yeah. That's
I've
why I
got-
say when people buy they have a red wine at a tasting flight and they're like, that was amazing. And I'm like, there's so many other things happening
Yeah.
to influence your palate
Yeah.
that day.
yeah,
And then you go home and you have
it's not the
fucking
same.
Campbell's spaghetti
Doesn't
sauce
taste the
with a Shiraz from the Barossa, and you're like, this doesn't have the same flavour. Like, do you know what I mean? So,
My money's all tied up in red wine at the moment. Tin spaghetti on toast? Fuck yes. I like that Pheno experience of being in the sun. You know, I was talking about before, like sitting outside and the sun's out, but it's not hot, but it's nice hot. Like you're in a singlet and shorts. The fans are kind of moving the air around a bit, and
You're
there's
like, but I could
laughter
do
and
this all
music.
day with
For the rest of my fucking life, just to have that buzz, that daytime drunk buzz that's just like, yeah. But then the people around you that you care about, and
Duff man.
yeah, Duff Man says relax. But the Pheno was like that for me. I really loved it out there. And last night I was messaging Michelle about tomorrow, and I was like, hey, are we outside? She's like, I don't know. I think they put you wherever. I'm like, if we're not outside, find another venue. And I don't care if they charge us for the fact that we weren't there. I'm not sitting inside, not tomorrow. Like it's fucking perfect day. So we got 2 questions. 79 Benny. Hey guys, any tips on how I can accelerate my Kaikuyu to take over the native cooch in my yard? Oh, this sounds like a fucking... you probably want to ask the English First Fleet. I've applied Trojan to the Kaikuya only. Roots and shoots, question mark. There's runners on the way, taken forever. Lol. Do you want me to ask that question again? I think if you fertilise the whole lawn, the Kaikuyu is going to take over the native cooch eventually.
Yeah, and I'd almost say
And
as
poison
far
the
as
cooch.
you'd probably get a faster bounce back after a renovation. So a scarifier would also
Yeah.
let the that come back. And if you wanted to scarify the Kaikuya and then water that over the top of the
Put the clippings
scarified
over it,
cooch,
yeah.
and then
You could poison the cooch as well. Like spot poison the cooch and
Yeah.
just kill it.
Yeah.
Just keep fucking pushing it.
but
Up.
you'd still, I mean, even glyphosate has a residual effect in there, so you don't
Not much though.
not much if you do it
Yeah.
lightly, but eventually, Kikuyu will take over.
Yeah. Hayden Schloweth, tell me how I went. Hey fellas, just thrown some kikuyu seeds down. What product should I use to help kickstart these new seeds?
Cherry popper.
Cherry popper pack, which is got laid, BBW and roots and shoots, conveniently packaged in a box and sent to your door. Currently at 20% off. Discount auto applies in the checkout.
Just be aware if you bought a generic kikuyu seed, it's likely 95%.
Right. Yep.
So the nice shiny dark grass you get at the start is not kikuyu. So it'll come eventually, providing you look after it.
Mike B. Carroll, put my Trojan and BBW down a week and a half ago and my lawn is already exploding. Thanks, lads.
Awesome.
Fuck, I love those messages. All right. Is there anything else? I think we should just fucking finish. Oh, God, there's more questions. Adam Jones, the second hopper working mint, though? Yes, Adam, the second hopper is working.
Better than the first hopper.
Better than the first hopper. So the hoppers are Siamese twins, conjoined twins, sorry. Fuck, I'm
and
a
there was
racist.
also never anything wrong with that.
There was never anything wrong with it. You know what was wrong with it? Software, not hardware.
An ability to
It was a software
operate
problem.
it.
Oh, it was
Knowledge.
a software engineer problem.
Software knowledge problem.
Yeah, yeah. So now they both work, but you can only adjust. You have to adjust them as one.
You said that yesterday. That is
Not true?
Not correct.
You can adjust the vibrators separately.
You have to adjust the vibrator.
Oh, he
separately.
told me they were all one. So
I told him that, and he goes, "That's not what I said." So
fuck off. It's not what you said. I fucking made it up. Fuck off.
no, it's it's different. Hopper 1, hopper 2, separate settings can be adjusted.
Okay, well, that's reassuring and great. But this, yeah,
So that way we'd have Trojan
I never said
and
that.
coffee beans coming in. So
blend it.
yeah,
Not financial advice. Christian Ritchie, afternoon, gentlemen. Clint, you are dressed up in the Traveller beer colours. What's a Traveller beer? Is that a beer I can drink while I'm driving?
under 9%.
6. Well, we've been working on under 6, but yeah, cool.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. I think that's it.
Did you want to try? Before we leave, do we want to try Dale again?
He's probably messaged me.
Traveller Australian Lager. Okay.
9:30. Daylight
It
savings
is
starts
next
tomorrow. I am so fucking happy about that.
Yeah, man. Twilight Golf.
Fucking fuck that shit.
Twilight Golf.
No. You know what it
that's
is?
What it tells
You
me.
know, you know what it is? You know what it tells me? That's great for you.
Yeah.
I do mean that. I know that makes you happy. It tells me
Fucking that feels sincere.
it tells me like friends around for a barbecue on a weeknight and a swim.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it fucking tells me. Like kids going to bed a bit late.
That's great. You know what that translate to? You and me packing orders after this sale at 8:30 at night.
And driving home with the windows down, the sun just setting.
Yeah. And I'm listening
I
to
fucking love that shit. Rage.
Louis Hewis in the news. The Power of Love.
No, I was Rage.
Yeah.
Fuck, imagine Rage came here and played at the entertainment centre. Not going to happen, but
Have you seen him live?
No.
Oh, good.
that would be sick.
I went to Big Day Out. There's a guy up the pole in his jocks just shaking up a light pole.
I'm very much
And I was
looking
like, "You're
forward
right,
to
mate?" And
Tool.
he's like, "I'm okay." I was like,
Just
all right.
cold.
I
Or excited.
just had a few.
Or high.
Yeah, high. But yeah.
All of the above. Why
All
why
of the
why
above.
not just be all three? Yeah. So Dale, fuck.
What would it? It'd be.
They're in South Australia, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking it's what now, 3:45. So he'd be.
They'd still have tour. They go till
they-
the sun goes down.
I was gonna say he's not. Then he is.
Please leave a message
Dale.
as possible. Thank you.
Please leave a detailed message after the
Was
tone.
Dale last week?
When you have
Yep.
finished recording, you may
I
hang up
messaged
or
him. He
press
knew.
1
He
for
said,
more options.
"Oi, it's me." Again, sorry. There's a lot of people that want to get an update, and you're being very selfish by not having your phone on. I'll try ringing you on another platform.
You know what else is cool about you and me running this podcast today?
No one expects anything from
It's
it.
that too, yeah. It's the Friday after. It's the first podcast after the AFL Grand Final, and we don't give a fuck.
No, we do not give a fuck. To be honest, that's the first time I'd never thought about it.
So I was lawn renovating.
Bro,
So,
I watched the fucking 36ers last night.
so did I.
Holy fuck. Because I've been...
Bryce was on.
And I felt for DJ, right? Because I've met DJ and I...
He
like
still had a good game, though.
Eventually, right?
Yeah.
The first game and a half that he's played this season's felt very much like he's not sure how to play with Bryce.
Yeah.
And Bryce is such an elite talent that moves real fast. DJ's a different player. And I think it was like 2.3 seconds left in the fucking second quarter. They had a throw in and he's fucking bombed it from a fucking logo and it's a swish and then just walks off and sits on the bench. I'm like, fuck yes. And then he came out and did it again in the next quarter. And I was like, all right, cool. DJ's
What did they end up beating Cairns with?
110 to 79, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So-
that's good for like team morale. Like,
Yeah, and I
have
think DJ needed like
'cause I think there's
it's
a new
just a
team
new
dynamic.
team, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and
that's
it's
right.
and like obviously without Trez, which I don't really have too much of a concern about. Like they've got a 211 centimeter center Serbian coming into play.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking ridiculous. Like, where do you put him? Because they've got such a strong team. Like they were talking about it last night. Like we need a strong point guard. It's like you've got Bryce Cotton. He's a point guard and key player. Like just give him the fucking ball.
On the AFL though, it was good that Brisbane won
I agree.
because Queensland. Full respect to my Victorian customers.
Fuck
I
off.
fucking love Queensland. So.
Yeah, you don't have to say you hate Victoria. You just say I love Queensland.
Yeah.
Can I call someone from Instagram?
And to get a Queensland victory at the VFL Grand Final was pretty cool.
All right, let's see if this works.
What are you doing?
Trying to ring Dale on Instagram. He said he'd have Wi-Fi. Fuck, I've got a fat head. There's another one. Hayden said give you a pass mark. Okay, that's good. That was the pronunciation of his last name, I think.
Oh yeah,
Not even ringing. 3
Amazing.
sales happened while I've been looking at the phone.
she's not on. Just
Chase
then,
Starling, yeah. It went dum dum dum.
are they running Starlink? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you run Starlink,
Not while you're
it's-
driving.
you can.
Yeah.
But you can turn it on and off as well.
Well, he
so-
said I'd make sure I'll have the internet. He lied to me.
Yeah.
Another fucking high school girlfriend.
This seems like another 2-hour session.
Me and Tony are going to talk about it. I've got to go see her. She keeps messaging me. She's like, you haven't seen me for 3 months. I'm like, we've been traveling, so this is on you. All right?
Yes. Very selfish.
Yeah. Would you like to talk about your childhood trauma? Nope. Let's talk about your holiday.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. Let's call this
Awesome.
done. Thank you so much for stepping in for fucking Anal Jones. We got a new song? Really? Have we got the rights for it? Because this is what I usually do. But you can't hear it. Hey, I'm an innocent bystander. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. If anyone wants to stay across the antics of tomorrow, head over to Instagram and follow @VeryClint, VeryClint, or ask Irvo. And that's it.
Thank you.
Keep it green.
So you don't know these folks then, is what you're saying?
Awesome.
I know 2 of them. I don't know the other 2. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I'm legally blind, so how I'ma drive a car?
So did you know what happened to the 73-year-old victim then, or you?
I don't know what happened. I just know what the police said.
So you can't see it all?
Huh?
You can see though, right?
I'm